Hello everybody, it's foofootoo here, and today I'm doing an experiment video with the relatively newly released Zeraora. It's got its signature move Plasma Fists, which has a really interesting secondary effect that I want to test out. So Zeraora, electric type, volt absorb, it's super fast and pretty powerful, but doesn't have amazing coverage options. Really, its main selling point is its speed and this signature move in Plasma Fists. It's a powerful electric type move, and it turns any incoming normal type moves into electric type moves. So I'll just show you what I mean by that here. Bearing in mind that Zeraora has volt absorb, if it has an incoming normal type move, that's then turned into an electric type move, obviously it'll be immune to that because of its volt absorb ability. So that's pretty cool. So we should see that here. You can see that the volt absorb absorbs that and completely nullifies the normal type move. What I want to test in this video is whether that works for Pixilate and whether that works for Normalize, because these are two moves, two abilities that like change the typing of the move. So I want to know if Plasma Fist comes first, the effect of Plasma Fist comes first, or whether the effect of the ability comes first. So I'll just fire off this Pixilate Hyper Voice from Mega Gardevoir. So that should turn Hyper Voice into a fairy type move, which means that Plasma Fists won't turn it into an electric type move because it's a fairy type move. But if the Plasma Fist effect comes first, then obviously it will still be immune to this Hyper Voice. So we can see which way the Hyper Voice goes. The Hyper Voice actually gets off, which shows that it doesn't count as a normal type move anymore. It counts as a fairy type move coming from Gardevoir, and so Plasma Fist is just not going to work there. So that was a really interesting first experiment. As I said, I want to try doing Normalize with Delcatty, so I will set that up now. Okay, so this second experiment is against Delcatty's Normalize. What Normalize does is it's an ability that makes all of Delcatty's attacks normal type. So what I'm going to go for is an Ice Beam with Delcatty to see if Plasma Fist's ability will turn the Ice Beam into an electric type move, because coming out of Delcatty it's Ice type, but then does the ability work. If it's like the previous experiment, Pixilate went before the Plasma Fist effect. So in this experiment, I would imagine that Normalize will go before Plasma Fist, and it will be a normal type attack. So let's just see here. So we'll just go for the Ice Beam from my Delcatty and see what happens. So here's the Plasma Fist attack. This is going to do a lot of damage to Delcatty. The only reason it didn't do as much to my Gardevoir previously was it was a defensive Gardevoir that I specifically made to be able to take these attacks a bit better. And there you see the Volt Absorb. So what that tells us is the ability comes first and then the effect of Plasma Fists comes after. So that's really good knowledge to have. So yeah, there you go. A little bit more to know about the Plasma Fist attack. It's a very strong attack and great to use anyway, and it just comes with a neat little added effect that won't always activate, but it's just a nice thing to have rather than not having any effect. It's a powerful move, and you'll definitely be seeing it on Zeraora when it's more widely distributed, because at the moment it's really hard to get your hands on one, and I was very lucky that one of my viewers donated me this Zeraora to do some tests with. So that's all there is today. I hope you enjoyed this experiment, I hope you learned something, and stay tuned for more content, because I'm bringing you lots more interesting stuff and some more overlooked Pokemon coming soon. That's going to be all for today. I've been foofootoo, you've been awesome, and hopefully see you next time. Goodbye!